The pandemic has fueled an even greater need for food in Kansas City than normal. These are lines of people waiting for free meals that we've seen throughout the course of this pandemic more than once. For the first time ever, right now, 40% of Americans are experiencing food insecurity. That means they don't know where the next meal is coming from. This morning, we have a way that you can help. Let's get to anchor Lindsay Shively live for us this morning at Harvesters. Lindsay, 40% of the country not knowing where their next food is coming from is a staggering number.
Not just that, it's heartbreaking to think about. We're talking about simple things, canned food, mac and cheese that maybe you're still able to just put in that grocery cart and not think about. But now a lot of people, and many for the very first time, cannot just simply go out and get the food they need to eat. We are with Valerie Nicholson-Watson. She's the president and CEO of Harvesters this morning, talking about the increase in need. So Valerie, when we hear almost 400,000 people in the Kansas City area, more than 387,000, don't know where that next meal is coming from, that's a lot more than we saw just last year. Talk about how this need has grown.
Absolutely. We are seeing an increase of about 40% as it relates to people who need food assistance because of the pandemic and the economic downturn. And that is just a level of despair that our community has not seen in the past.
And when you say the past, Harvesters has been around for 41 years. And October and November were the biggest month you had, those 2 months?
The biggest months we've ever had, and it looks as if December is on that same track. The need is just so significant. Many people who've never needed food assistance before suddenly find themselves in need of assistance. And you know, we're fortunate that we have such a great community, a great network of agency partners who have been able to meet that need so far, but it is because the community has rallied behind hunger relief to make sure that people throughout our community have what they need.
If somebody sitting at home right now is hearing that need and they want to take action immediately to help, tell us what people can do.
You know, they can go to our website, harvesters.org. They can make financial donations. One of the things where we are really having the shortfall is in volunteers. Okay. You know, we typically have a volunteer center that is just teeming with folks, but because of the pandemic, we've had to reduce the capacity. But even with the reduced capacity, we're having difficulty filling those slots. And we rely so heavily on volunteers. We would have to almost double our staff to make up for the work that volunteers donate.
That's incredible. And I bet a lot of you have been here before to volunteer. I've unloaded bins like this. Taylor, I know you have too. It's time to come back. If you are able and you're comfortable, they have safety measures in place. And they say right now in our giving season, they're pretty good to go, but after the first of the year, they're really going to need your help again. Back to you.
That's a great point, because I know most people right now to hear you say that would go, I would love to, but I have no time. We understand during the holiday season you are incredibly pressed for time. They're saying that's okay. Come see us after the first of the year when everyone else is starting to kind of filter back out into the world. They're going to need the help. That's a great time to think about that and put that on your calendar. Lindsay Shively reporting live for us this morning at Harvesters. Lindsay, thank you. As part of their Season of Giving series, this morning today, teaming up with Feeding America to shine a light on food insecurity. They're going to be reporting live from food drives across the country, including right here in Kansas City. According to Feeding America, nearly 50 million Americans will face food insecurity this year. That's a huge number, but today is going to show you easy ways you can help make a big impact from your house. That starts at 7 o'clock this morning right here on 41 Action News during the Today Show.